Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, an Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 798. We're almost at issue number 800. Can't wait for it. The only thing that bothers me about it is that Dan Slott's not going to be writing for it anymore. Yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. Dan Slott, oh, I'm glad he's leaving. Well, I'm not. I love Dan Slott on this comic. I am happy to see him writing some Iron Man. I am going to be happy to see him writing some Fantastic Four, which apparently he'd already been writing, which is interesting, but... Nope, this is good. So this is part 2 of the Go Down Swinging storyline. Only 2 more. And Spider-Man gets his butt thoroughly handed to him here. This was an amazing issue. And if you really need a reason to pick it up, let me simply tell you, you're going to have all the reason in the world. Seriously, guys, I'm making sure this review goes up early so that you guys can go out and pick up this comic book. Because, yeah, first full appearance, as far as I'm concerned, first true full appearance of Red Goblin, at the very least in action. This is great. So the Green Goblin shows up at the Daily Bugle, typical thing, and he reveals, well, he doesn't reveal, but he lets you know that he knows who Spider-Man really is. It's very cool the way that it's done. I dug it. We get to see Jonah trying to be a hero, but falling pitifully short and sad, because it's not for trying, man. Like, the guy, his wrists were bleeding trying to escape his bonds, but whatever. Green Goblin in this, like, I just had to throw that in because I saw him on the page. Just want to kind of get that out of the way. Also, Flash Thompson, Agent Anti-Venom is going to have Agent Anti-Venom. There we go. Work, tongue, work. Is going to play a part in the defeat of what's his face, I believe, the Red Goblin, because that threat is real and red. But Green Goblin in this, I'm going to say this is probably one of my favorite versions of Green Goblin. Now, granted, I'm saying even before he became Red Goblin, this was great. This was great. Like, this is the typical trope that typically happens. You have the Green Goblin and Spider-Man, Daily Bugle, and a bomb. Oh, wow. And yet, all of it, like, Spider-Man's different now. Spider-Man's different. He's not that kid who's constantly quipping jokes. But the Green Goblin here, he sounds an awful lot like the Joker. And I mean, there's no better way to play the Green Goblin than like that. Spider-Man comes up with what I think is a pretty darn good plan. Everybody survives at the very least. And then we get... I'm going to show you. Then we get this scene. Yeah. Green Goblin looks very similar to the way he died the first time, right? But then we get this. So his blood that was pouring all over the place comes back and starts going after him and fixes him, so to speak. And that next page reveal, dude, of the Red Goblin, you want me to show it to you? I'll bet you do. I'm not going to show it to you. Dude, I'm legit being serious. Go out and call up your comic book retailer first and be like, hey, do you have the latest copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 798? No? Buy. Click. Once somebody says yes, save one for me. My name is so-and-so. I'm going to be right down there. Set up a poll box for me. Don't care. Go in there and pick it up. Dude, I'm serious. This is the first true full-page reveal of him. They're showing parts of him they didn't show him before, and I'm impressed. I am really impressed. Like, this is actually scary. If I saw this in real life, guys, 6 years of Army training, how many years have I been in the martial arts now? Oh my God, 35 years in the martial arts. 35 years in the martial arts, and I would see this and be like, nope. His version of the pumpkin bombs right now, let's just say Spider-Man lost his junk. And yes, take that term literally. Spider-Man should have lost his junk, what happened to him. Like, wow. And he can't even get over this red threat, like, so much as a spider tracer. He can't get jack diddly on this dude. He's that dangerous. And he has to quit. That's the thing. He has to actually quit in order to win. Oh, man. I can't go on. Can't keep on reading this. No, I'm putting it away. I'm putting it back. The Mylar and the bat and the board. Putting it back in. No more spoilers. Guys, I'm giving this comic book my Amazeballs pick of the week. It's not just Amazing Spider-Man anymore. It's Amazeballs Spider-Man right now because, wow, this absolutely gets my Amazeballs pick of the week because this was an intense comic book, dude. This is the best version of Green Goblin. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the good moments that you've seen from the Green Goblin back in the day, boom, this was the Green Goblin comic book. This issue was the Green Goblin issue. They should have crossed out Spider-Man and said Green Goblin issue number 1 on it or something. Like, this was great. And then he just, boom, turns red. Oh, but still my heart. If it would have ended with Goblin dying like that, it would have still been pretty cool. But this was awesome. The setup was just perfect. I loved this. Okay, I'm going to let it go at that, guys. I'm not joking. Go out and grab this comic book. Go out and grab it, and at the very least, bag it, board it, put it away, and expect a nice, hefty price tag on it sometime in the future. Just, yeah, like, who cares if it's only worth like $20 in the future? It's the idea that it would be worth $20 in the future. It's just one of those things. I don't collect them to sell them. I collect them so that I have these pieces of history that made me happy in the past. And right now is my past for this. You know what I'm saying. Or I'm not going to get into a freaking time-space continuum, but this was a great comic book. And I generally want you guys to feel the same way about this. That's how this was. Wow, loving it. Dan Slott. All right. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.